So for my research design, I focused on Noom Weight and how that user interface influences user engagement, user experience, and perceived effectiveness in achieving weight loss goals. I have four hypotheses, which are Noom Weight's user interface design principles positively correlate with user engagement in the context of the Gestalt principles. Number two, the gamified cognitive behavioral therapy elements positively correlate with user motivation and adherence to the program. Three, perceived ease of use and navigation within the Noom Weight app positively correlate with overall user satisfaction. And finally, the identified usability challenges would negatively correlate with user retention and satisfaction. I would use a mixed methods approach for my methodology, and that would be semi-structured interviews with a thematic analysis of Google app and Apple App Store reviews, combined with a survey using the system usability scale or a similar validated scale, and that would capture usability. And that would have questions regarding navigation, understanding the interface, and just general usability. And so when we're talking about user engagement, we want to know how often the user engages with the app, how long they spend on the app, what's their level of interaction with the different features. That semi-structured interview would want to capture the overall experience, especially with the gamified elements and their perceived effectiveness, and do those challenges encourage further app use and in turn weight loss behaviors. The overall expected outcomes would be a comprehensive understanding of the user interface of the Noom app, identification of the design's strengths and weaknesses, and finally insights into the effectiveness of those gamified elements incorporating cognitive behavioral therapy. This would all be done in a COMB framework, and that's capability, opportunity, motivation, which would eventually lead to behavior change. And so within that framework, we want to know if users had all the tools that they need to sustain, stick with the program, and if the app's interface and usability impeded or promoted those behaviors.